Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. My name is Micah Messer. I'm a real-world pilot. I don't fly airlines, I fly general aviation. But we'll be taking the Boeing 787-10, 1000, I think is what it's called, the X, 787X. This is, of course, a mod also by Heavy something of another, so we'll give that a shot. We'll see how this all works out. Could be a complete failure. This will be the first time flying the 787 in a very long time, possibly the first time flying the 787 on stream or recording. Last time I flew a 787, I believe it was an FSX. I could be wrong on that, but I believe that is correct. Anyway, so we're going to give it a shot. I don't know the proper way to start this up. I don't know the proper way to fly the thing. We're just going to wing it and hope for the best. It is a Boeing, so hopefully my knowledge of Boeing will somehow come through here and we'll figure it out. All right, so we got to get the aircraft started. I know we got to go overhead panel, and I know we've got to start the batteries. I do know, in general, they have every section in some type of way. Captain Flight Wings, what's going on? Hello, welcome aboard. So I see that we got IRS here. That's going to be important. Electrical, that's going to be important. That's how we start the thing. Battery and operant, I'm not sure what that's for. Oops. Emergency lights, window heats, hydraulic panel, that's a little important. Looks like lights, cargo fire, so fire, and then, starter panel, that's important. Fuel jettison, we're not going to worry about that, but here is fuel pumps, that's going to be important. Anti-ice, that could be important. And Pilot20 donated $1. What's up? Thank you, Pilot20, for that $1 donation, man. How's it going? Welcome aboard. Glad for you to stop by and drop that donut. I really appreciate that. Air conditioning, that'll be important. Pressurization, of course, will be important as well. So we're going to get started here. It's free. This is default. Yeah, it's free. It comes with the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and there's a mod for it that's free out there. I should have put the link in the description, but I forgot. It's okay. All right, so battery. It's not. Oh, you know what? There we go. External power on. Cool. Okay. I think that at this point, we'll go ahead and do IRS as well and get that rolling. We've got the FMC here. I'm trying to figure out, does this work? I guess this doesn't work yet. That's okay. All right, so center console. And we'll start with POS init, which is our position initial. And we want to get our IRS set. Now, I've seen where some people go in here and put in like their airport CVG here. Put in the reference, right? And it gives you your last waypoint, which is really close to accurate, but it's not your actual position. Your GPS is going to be more accurate, so I'm going to take the GPS and put that in my IRS position. That way you can reference on that. All right, so that's done. POSIN is done. Route. So we're going to be flying to Atlanta. So first we'll put in our departure, Cincinnati, our destination, which is Atlanta. Runway, we're going to be 18 center. Flight number is 174. All this needs to be implemented. That's good. I'm good. I'm happy about that. That's the first page, of course. Next page, this is where we put our waypoints and stuff. So if we scroll down, we're going to be direct to B&A. So B&A. Is that going to not let me do that? Oh, it is. Okay. B&A VOR. I believe it's going to be that one, but let me check. Uh, 308. That's this guy right here, actually. All right, so that VOR, and then What's the rest of our route? Noob. Oh, isn't that fitting? Isn't that fitting? Oh, man. Noob. Fly the noob. That's where we're going, guys. That's fitting. Okay, I have is the next one. No joke. I have is the next waypoint. And then direct Matthew. Yeah, we'll be offline today because, again, it's the first time we flying it. I'm not going to fly it on Bad Sim. I'm not doing that. Not going to happen today. Oh, which one is it? They're both the same, so I'm just going to say it's this one. Okay, and it's the chipper. So, departing CFG, 18 center, and we are on the, whatever this is, BW transition. And then arrival into Atlanta. Right now we're expecting the chipper 1, Matthew transition, and I believe it's going to be ILS 27 right. Do we not have ILS 27 right? Yes, we do. Fly guy, what's going on? Welcome aboard. All right, let's check out that route now. Let's see if it got all jacked up or anything. No, we got a vector there. We'll check that in the legs page in a second, but that looks right. So let's check the legs page. Route discontinuity. I'm fine with that vector being there because that would be normal. Okay, so that's done. So we've got a route in there. Let's see, VNAV, cruising altitude. What is that going to be today? 340 is what it wants me at. Seems a little high, but we'll put it in there anyway. Econ speed, we'll leave that. Transition level is going to be 18,000 feet. Okay, that's right. I want that. Econ speed, I'm fine. That's fine with that. What's the next page here? Oh, this just give me descent and econ cruise. Okay, I'm fine with that. We're good with that. Yeah, I'm good with that. Okay. So go back to init reference performance. It's in pounds. Oof. I'm assuming it's pulling. Is it pulling the actual information? I don't know. Let me do something real fast. Bring a converter. Kilograms to pounds. I'm supposed to be just about 20.200. Okay, so 206,000. Should be 454,152. But what is? Let me check in the game here. What I got? It has me as 206,319. $454,855. So that actually would be 454.8. There we go. I think, did that change something? It did change something. Okay, so it's seeing a different weight. What was it, 434? Nope. It's 424. No, it's going to be too small. Oh, that was it. 424 is close enough. It's close enough. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. Cost index, you're going to throw 20 in there. I don't know. Shouldn't be fine. This will be fun, guys. You're going to love this. CG 21. Yeah, sure. It'll be fine. Bus limiter. That looks good, actually. It's right there about 90. I think that's about where we want it. Takeoff, flaps. I don't know what you're supposed to have at flaps. What are my options? Told you guys, I don't know this aircraft. Okay, so we'll do 5. 5 sounds like a great idea. We'll do 5. Perfect. Okay, it is going to populate that for me. Sweet. 165. I think I'm going to put that up here, right? 165. Just like you would in a 737. Sounds like a good idea. All right, so back down here. I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all we have to do. Oh, we need to execute. That's been executed. Performance has been executed, so yeah, I think that's it for that. Okay. So we've done that initial, excuse me, overhead. I know I'm gonna want window heats on. Yep. All those gens are on. That's fine. AP, we're gonna have to get that started, but first let's get these fuel pumps on. I don't know if I have any fuel in my center. Do I have any fuel? Shouldn't that be displayed somewhere? Yeah, I don't have any in my center tank, so I don't have to have my center tanks on. That's fine. Okay. All those should be auto on. I think that's right. Trim air on. Packs and auto. I like that. Let's go ahead and start the APU then. And with that, we need to turn on our beacon. Our nav lights need to be on. I hear something. I think my APU is starting. Now, I don't know how to see that. I definitely hear it, though. Can you guys hear it? I don't know if you guys can hear it. There we go. It's probably better. You probably couldn't hear anything. That's in-op. I wish I could see if it's running or not. Like, I'm not seeing a, is there a way to see it? It's pulling fuel, so there's that. I'll just go with it. It's on and we'll... Yes! Perfect. That worked. Okay, so that's on. Next, we have got to... We gotta wait for the IRS to align. And we need to get our... Oh, IRS just finished aligning. Sweet. Okay. Altitude, we're gonna put this actually at 34, which is our... Yeah. And heading... Should have gone the other direction. Needs to be like 180, something like that. Perfect. Okay, that's all good and dandy. Now we need to, I guess, get pushed back. Yes, that would be the next step. Let me get pushback helper running here. Call the tug. This is the parking brake. It's already engaged. I haven't tested to make sure that's gonna... Yep, that is gonna work. Okay, that does work as well. Sweet. Alright, so let's go ahead and call the tug. And if we look outside, we should see the tug coming. Yep, there it is. Get my tracker started here. Passenger seatbelts lights on. Cabin chimes in op. Okay. In op. All right, tug is connected. We're going to release our parking brake and start reversing here. Okay, while that's happening, we're going to go right to start. And we're going to introduce fuel. And we're starting our right engine. Cool deal. Looks like we got engine number 1 started. So we'll go engine number one, number 2 started, number 1 starting now. Add fuel. And stopping the tug. Parking brake. Release the tug. And let's tune the ATIS real fast. Wind 2568, visibility 7. Sky gives few clouds, 500 few clouds. I want to know the altimeter here. $3008. All right, so this right here should go 3008. Okay, that's right. Does it do it across the board, or do you have to? It does it across the board. Perfect. Can I switch to Barrow here? Yeah, I can. Sweet. And I can sweat. That's nice. Set this 1,000 above. 1,180 is what I'm looking for. Right there. Go overhead panel.
Pull up. Pull
Bombardiers just subscribed. Thank you. Appreciate the subscription, man. I do. All right, so those have started. We're good there. Wing, anti-ice. We're going to go auto here. Let's run on turn off lights, taxi lights. That's set, and all this is auto. Trim air's on. Pressurization's auto. And okay, that all looks good to me. APU now can go off. How you doing today, sir? Or madam? All right, at this point we can go ahead and go RTO, flaps down to 5. Flaps are down to 5. and we can get rolling here. Turn taxi runway 18 center. Release park and brake. And get rolling. There we go. Flight director's on. We're not engaged that yet. We will do vertical navigation and heading select initially. Let me know if you guys want me to turn up the in-game sounds any more than they are now. Christopher Boyer with the $4.99 donation. Christopher, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it. $5, man. Thank you. That does mean a lot. You guys don't even know. Thank you so much. Appreciate your support. Pilot20 and Christopher, thank you so much. $6 already to the stream. That's awesome. That's more than like the last 9 streams combined. So thank you guys. Appreciate it. We'll get up here and get ready to rumble. Are you ready to rumble? Like landing lights. Probes can come on. Weather up on there. Terrain up over there. This should be fun. First time flying it, guys. I think I'm doing all right for the first time. I'm sure I'm missing stuff, but that's okay. Christopher, that's awesome. I'm glad you learned something. As always, that is the reason I started streaming Flight Simulator. So recording in general Flight Simulator. So that's great. I'm glad that you've learned a ton from me. Hopefully I'll continue to educate the masses. Alright, flight attendants, prepare the cabin for departure. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. The most famous communicator of all. You gotta remember to kind of overshoot these taxiways. This girl's a bigger. She's a bigger one than I'm used to. Big old girl. Okay, let's do this. I am somewhat nervous, guys. I'm somewhat nervous. Batson's a great place to be, man. Here we go. $80 knots, cross check. Rotate. And we're up. Pause rate, gear coming up. Autopilot engaged. Gears up, auto brake off. Oops. Are you gonna climb? There we go. Now she's climbing. All right, just one alarm. Just one alarm. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Goodbye, Cincinnati. We're gonna turn off our strobes too, because we're about to go into some nastiness. What does storm mean? That's kind of cool. $10,000 feet. Yeah, this could be some nasty weather up ahead. That's for sure. Turn my transponder on. Forgot to do that. Progress page. Cool deal. There actually does have it on there. 1927, that'll be, what time's it say it's in sim right now? 1816, so hour and 15 minutes, and we should be arriving in Atlanta. It's not bad for a default aircraft with some modifications. I do wish some of these other things were operating, but not bad for free. Can't complain. Go ahead and adjust my head. Bank, that's fine. I'm at heading here. Right about there. Good deal. Into the clouds we go. And we'll put standard pressure. KGPI. Where is KGPI? Let me see. KGPI. Glacier Park International. Where is that? Ooh, that's a while. That's large. Far, far away. Where is that? Is that down, is that like over in, Yellowstone area? Northwest Montana. If you would go to my Discord and drop it in a suggested flight, that way I can remember it. That's going to be the best way for me to remember to do that. I'm not opposed to it. I'll forget. This thing's going. I mean, we're going 310 knots, and it's still 2,300 feet per minute climb, so that's pretty good. And I'm only at, what, 88.5, 88.6 in one, so not bad at all, actually. It's pretty powerful. IMC. All I'm looking at right now is my instruments. Not looking outside. Might as well just do this. Might as well. And making a turn. 20. 25 degrees. 27 degrees. It's a little bit overbanked. You're supposed to only stay at 25, but that's okay. A little bit of a skid in there. Or slip. No skid, yeah, skid, yeah. I think, you know what, I might have removed that Discord channel. Hold on, let me check. Oof, now it overshot that point. Now it's trying to get back. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Oh, I got rid of that channel. Oops. Just drop it in general. Just drop it in general and tag me, and I'll make sure I remember to pin it or something. get this heading adjusted again. Let's see, it's going to be 251. Here we go. Ground speed of 422 knots. Indicated 310, through airspeed 446. Everything's looking good. Triple Seven Coltrane, welcome back, sir. Welcome. Glad to see you back here. How's it going? All is good. Everything's going really well. I'm honestly kind of surprised of how well this is going. Knock on wood. It's going to be interesting, though, doing the whole descent thing. I don't know how that's going to go. We're about 55 minutes out now. Still climbing. Oh yeah, for sure. Mountain craft, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I'm only going to fly the 787 between large airports. It only makes sense between large airports. To me, Cincinnati was a little small for it, but it worked. For the 787X, of course. Well, let's say the 787, like the original, the smallest version, it actually flies out of a lot of shorter runway areas that you normally wouldn't be able to fly a wide-body jet out of because of the power of the engines versus the weight of the aircraft. Being a composite aircraft with the new high performance turbofan, aircraft engines. I'm wondering if we're going to be flying through cloud this entire time. That would be kind of boring, but, well, we might be breaking out some here shortly. Yes, blue skies again. We're going to be cloud surfing. And here we are. We're going to start leveling out. See how it handles it. Not bad. Alrighty, we're leveling off here, so let's go ahead and check out our FMC. And we're gonna go to performance. Thrust leader. Cam donated $5. Cam, thanks very much for the $5 donation. Man, everybody's just showering money on me tonight. $5 from Cam, $5 from Christopher, and $1 from Pilot 20. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate it. Man, this is more money I've gotten today than I have in the last, I don't even know how long. So thank you guys. That means a lot. Thank you. Really, truly. I mean it. All right, so approach. There we go. That's what I was looking for. All right, what about, make sure we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. Yep, looks like it. Okay. And what about vertical nav? LRC. What next page? Descent, here we go. 280 transition. Shouldn't that be 250 transition 10,000? You're not supposed to go. I can't change that. Okay, we'll just have to keep an eye on that. Forecast. None of this is clickable. I can't change any of this, so it doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter, so we'll go to approach. Actually, it can do 9,000. The 787 can do 9,000 feet. It can. Let's check it outside here. It's a pretty little thing. All right. Progress. Says we'll get there at 1907. So that's in 42 minutes. Which probably won't be too long. We'll have our top at descent, actually. Yeah, there's our top at descent right there. Can I put in a fix? Is this something that I can do? I don't think so. No, I cannot. That's unfortunate. Okay. But I can change. Can I change? Yes, I can. Alright, so we're going to put this in. Let's see what I've got here. In Atlanta. Bring up my chart here. I'll throw it up here so you guys can see it. Where'd it go? There it is. There you go. So Atlanta, we're on the Chipper 1 is what we're going to be at. So at Chipper we can expect 13,250 knots. Let's see if that's the case here. 13,000. Does not have any... Let's see if we can put in a speed restriction. Ooh, no. Okay, so... Can I put in that and then 250? Nope. You just got to put in. Okay, so you don't have the option to put in the speed restrictions. That's just something we'll have to manually remember. 250 knots there at Chipper. All right. Just keep that in mind. And that's going to be 13,000, so put that in there. And my wife's brought me food. All right. I tried that expat, and it just put 250 in the altitude restriction. What is y'all's favorite vegetable? And how do you like to eat it? Ah, got it. Yep, that would do it. I forgot it was covering up. I'll turn my mic off for you guys. Carrots and par snaps roasted. Okay. I was just eating a carrot. So I'm a little weird. I accept that. I don't like cooked vegetables. But I love raw vegetables. Raw broccoli. Great. Love it. You cook it? Awful. I hate cooked broccoli. Hate cooked carrots. Raw carrots? Love it. Especially dipped in a little bit of ranch. Perfecto. You're the opposite. You don't like raw ones, but you like cooked ones. Most people are, I feel like, are that way. They're like, give me roasted vegetables or, you know, grilled vegetables or boiled or something, but even fried. Me, I'm like, give it to me raw. But all vegetables will pass on fruit. Interesting. Okay. I love me some fruit. I'm a big fruit lover. But I also prefer fruit raw. I'll eat cooked fruit, don't get me wrong. But I prefer it raw. Unless it's like in a pie or something, obviously. Which brings me to another subject. I had this debate at work yesterday. It's an ongoing discussion. Classify cheesecake. Is cheesecake a pie or a cake? And think about it before you just react. Just think about it for a moment. Think about how they each are. and what is a pie and what is a cake and what you've seen. And figure out, does cheesecake belong in the pie category or the cake category? Neither. It's a cheesecake. Middle ground. I personally think it's cake. Let me explain why. Yes, it's round. A lot of times it's in containers like pies. But the consistency is that more of a cake. It does not have crust that runs up on the sides. The crust is only on the bottom. It's freestanding. To me, that defines as a cake. Chief Jimbo, what's going on? Welcome. I'm not a big coffee fan. I'm weird. I know. I get it. I don't really like coffee. Like 120 miles from top descent now. I'm going to go ahead and put an auto brake of 3. Because I don't know how I'm going to land this thing. I might end up floating it. We're going to be an ILS 27 right. Which is, initial approach freight is going to be 7, no, it's going to be 6,000. So I'll put that here actually. 6,000. And 1185 is going to be my minimums. So we can't do 5, so we'll just go up to 1190. Course will be 275. And frequency will be 111.3. I don't know exactly. 111.3. Hey, look at that. Course 275, actually. So that should be good. We're right over Nashville now. But of course you can't say anything because the clouds everywhere. And this is live weather. And there are most definitely storms in this area. I think my biggest complaint right now is it wobbles after the waypoints, like it overbanks itself. Granted, I had banking set to 25 degrees, so maybe that's causing problem. I'm over 30,000 feet. Okay. No. No. We've been over this. Cheesecake is not pie. We are 80 miles from top of the descent. Is it tart? No. They need to go home. Whoever says that needs to go home. No. No. It's not a tart. No. I refuse that. Ooh, lightning. Right when I changed views. So like I said, I have not flown this aircraft, so we're going to see if it actually starts descending at the appropriate level. So, that'll be fun. It's like 55 miles. Just Angel, what's going on? Welcome. $22 miles or so. I'm only slightly nervous that if it'll actually start descending or not. I don't know. Ooh, but that's pretty. That's screenshot worthy. You are most welcome. Glad they've been helpful. I'm sure at some point I'll do one here for the 787. Whatever the Quality Wings version comes out, probably. Or this one gets so good that we don't need the Quality Wings version. What aircraft out there do you guys want to see me do some tutorials on, like cold and dark startup, approaches, and stuff of that nature? Because I know that there's some other ones that are out there. Some that are coming. All right, we're about to be at our top of descent here. Coming up fast. Well, let's see if it actually starts descending. Ten nautical miles. CRJ 700. I feel like they already have a bunch of tutorials out for that one. I mean, I could obviously do it, but we'll see. It's an idea. I'm not a huge fan of the CRJ, honestly. 700. The way that the FADEC system works, I just don't feel like it's accurate. It like revs up and revs down no matter what. Like you move your lever up and it like revs down and stuff. Okay, here we go. It is slowing down to 280 knots. Which is the descent speed. Wonder if I... Huh? Oh, that does work. So it's starting descent, which is good. Glad that it's doing it automatically. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking. We are now in our descent into the Atlanta area. We'll be on the ground here in about 20 or so minutes. We appreciate you flying with us today at Eastern Aviation Airlines. Don't forget to head on over to easternaviation.org. Again, thanks for flying. We'll see you guys here on the ground shortly. And that's a reminder to all of you, if you guys want to be a part of the Eastern Aviation Airline community, which is a virtual airline, you can go over to easternaviation.org/join-us, and you can join us. There are two ways that you can join. You can join the casual wing, which basically means that you can just kind of, as you want to, play and do whatever, and just be a part of a community kind of deal. The other option is the professionals division, which is a lot more strict. You got to do check rides. You got to start from the bottom, flying the Cessna 208 or TBM 900, and work your way up all the way to senior captain. But that could be rewarding, so something to check out for sure. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and hit the bell notification icon to be notified when I go live next. And lastly, but not least, hit the like button down below. Helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you're watching this after the fact, comment. Is cheesecake a cake or pie or a tart? Good question. Let's start a comment war. Hold on. Previous page. Chipper should be at 13,000 feet. I don't think we're going to make it at 13,000 chipper. That's going to take a lot of... Well. No. Actually, we will. We'll be fine. Cool. Quad Win 787, the PMG DC-6, and the A330 by Airsoft. Yeah, so I do know the DC-6 is something Eastern Aviation Airlines will probably be acquiring. Run some cargo runs with it. It'll be fun to fly, I'm sure. I'll be, of course, interested in the Quality Wing 787 and the A330. With that being said, I do own a real aircraft now, so a lot of my money is going that direction right now. A lot of it. So we'll see about the money factor. But thanks again to Cam, Christopher, and Pilot 2.0 for your donations today, equaling $11. That, of course, goes right back to the channel. I don't keep that money. I don't pocket it, don't use it for my own personal gain. It goes right back to the channel, whether that's buying aircraft, which I do, or going to like Navigraph for data subscription and stuff like that. So appreciate it. I definitely do. Wouldn't be able to do it without y'all, so thank you. Shout out to my Patreon supporters, patreon.com/AMinFlightClub, and my YouTube members, hitting that join button down below. That makes a reoccurring dono to me for about, I think the starting is $4 a month. Maybe it's $3, I can't remember exactly. And it goes up from there. So if you could do that, obviously that'd be greatly appreciated. Cheesecake is cake. I agree, Just Angel. I agree. Not everyone agrees with me on that, but I agree. I think it is cake. See what Atlanta has today. Let's see. 3011 for the Zaltimata. Alrighty, we need to go to reference approach, and we're going to pick 30 degrees flaps. 159 knots is what we're looking for. About to pass 18,000 feet, so we're going to switch over from standard to local barometric pressure of 3011. Going to manually set our speed here in a moment. Don't know if I'll be able to do it or not. Never tried it before. You have to pay in order to get your CPL, PPL. So you absolutely have to pay for to get training for it. And then you pay like $160 for your exam, for your written, and then whatever it is, you pay the examiner to do your examination. So yeah, you absolutely do get paid. You do get, you do have to pay for your license. I ended up paying just shy of $9,000 to get all mine done for my private. About to start my instrument rating here shortly. I do have my high performance already though as well. All right, so I think if I turn off vertical nav, I'll be able to select my speed. I think. Well, that didn't work. What if I just switch over to vertical? There we go. That's what I was looking for. 250. Normally, I'm pretty sure I'd be flying in this path right here, not going to the other side of the runway. Departure path, pretty sure it would be on this side is what they would actually end up giving me, but to prevent, going over to the departure path of the runway. But, you know what? Well, that's fine. We'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. We can roll with that. Just creeping along here. See, landing east, expect to cross 250. Actually, you know what? I think 280 is the correct speed. Whoopsies. Haha, didn't read that chart right. Landing east, expect to cross 250 knots. We're landing west, so 280 knots is the correct speed. That'll get us there a little faster. I'm honestly quite impressed with the aircraft. It's done very well. Very well. It's been quite easy to fly. Of course, I haven't even tried landing it yet, so that may change. That could change here. Mercer is 4,000 feet, so actually this needs to be 4,000. That's my initial approach fix. Look at those wings. All bent up and stuff. A carbon composite body doing its job. So it's decreasing to 233 knots. It's interesting. I think at Eagle we're supposed to be sending to about 7,000. But it's not listed here. It's just part of the procedures if you don't have... Supposed to send it gradual 1,000 feet per minute. It looks like it's going to put us right about where we want it to. Alright, we're approaching 10,000 feet, so I'll go ahead and get these on. Turn offs as well, leave taxi off for now. approaching 10,000 feet. There goes reverse course ILS bug. Bring it in 20 on the range there. Alrighty, turning our down one leg basically now. If we look off to our left, we should see the airports. There it is, right there. Definitely got some clouds, so ILS is a good choice. That's what we'll use for a lock, and then there's approach right there. We're going to set our airspeed indicator now. $200. Flaps 1 down. And flaps 5. And we'll hold it there for now. That'll get us a nice, slow type situation as we're on our downwind here. That's the runway we'll be landing on right there. This is the longest runway in Atlanta. It's the centermost runway in Atlanta as well. And we need to beat at 4,000 at Mercer. And right now, if you see this little green arc, it's right here, almost parallel to Mercer. So we'll be at 4,000 by Mercer. Good, good, good. Good, good. Very good. There's Fogger. Next will be hit. Once we hit 4,000 feet, then I'll vector myself in here. Kind of nervous. First time landing the 787. Kind of nervous. Well, I mean, I did the next plane. There was what was the name of that rip-off company that did that? Still has it out there, but it's just really not. It's all kind of wonky in regards to how it flies. I can't remember the name of that company. Anyway, they're still out there, and I did fly that one a couple times, but like I said, it was so wonky. It didn't feel like a jet. It felt like it was like a little Cessna. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and do heading select. So I'm in control of the direction of the aircraft now. Let's start making a left turn here. And slow her down to 180 knots. And flaps 10. And flaps 15. And flaps 17. Holding at 4,000. We're on our base turn now. Bringing in those general aviation skills. And right about there, we'll start making our left turn now. Over. Oops. Let's shoot at about 300, I think, is good. I'll go ahead and activate the VOR lock. And diamond swinging in. There's a solid diamond, which means the aircraft definitely sees it. And approach mode is activated. And we'll hold this speed 180 until we capture the glide slope. Then we'll bring it down to the ERS speed of 159 knots, and we'll bring in our full flaps. Well, we'll bring in our full flaps at Oster, yeah, whatever. Austere. True ILS approach right now. First time flying in 2020. 787. It's going to be an actual ILS approach. Oh, I may be breaking through the clouds here. Flaps 20. Come on, capture. Captured. Yes. Cool deal. Gonna get my gear down. Gear down, locked and green.
2500.
I'll bring it down to 159. And we'll start bringing in our full flaps. Flaps 25. Verify, verified. 159, flaps 30 set. Gas is set, gears down and locked. ILS captured. And prepare to take over manual flight here in a second. Wait till I really got the runway in sight. I don't want to end up going back into the clouds. And we're clear to land. Let's go and put the taxi lights on. And we've got the runway in sight. Autopilot off. I've got the flight controls. As a feet stabilized approach. Oof. I'm low.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30.
My auto throttle won't stop. Hold on. Why won't my auto throttle stop? Why won't my auto throttle stop? I clicked it off. Let me go to controls here. Make sure I have a button set for that. I don't. Let's change that real fast. I thought oh wait, the AT arm button? Yeah, that might work. Hold on. Let's search auto. What? It's the steel knob. Okay. You know what? We'll just.
20.
Oh. Oh shoot. I see them now. It's these guys right here. Yeah. Yeah, that's what that is. Ouch. Now I know. This is what happens. I told you guys I haven't flown this aircraft. I told you I hadn't flown it. I mean, it was a hard landing, but it wasn't damaging. It was only, what, negative 478, so definitely not pleasant, but also within the ability of the landing gear to take it and not die, so. No, it's all on me, yeah. It's all on me. I should have known. I mean, I turned those on before I took off, so I should have known where they were. You'd think, though, you know, turning this off would have worked, but obviously not. But besides that last minute of the auto throttle's not going off, I honestly am quite pleased with myself in regards to how the thing flies and me understanding at least how the systems operate. So I'll probably be flying it again. That's for sure. Maybe do some longer flights with it after I do some practice. I will say this. I don't like how if you bring the throttles back to idle, that it doesn't cut off the auto throttle. To me, that should be a standard feature in every single aircraft out there. It is a natural reaction. Exactly, it's more intuitive. It's a natural reaction for individuals who have been training in a lot of aircraft. To kill your engines, you bring your throttle all the way back, right? It makes sense. I think that should be a standard practice of that automatically disables your auto throttle. That's just me. Yes, I know. In Boeing, they have the AT arm switch, which I get, but to me, there's a safety factor of just knowing that you can just bring it all the way back and it kills it. You know, I just feel like that should be a standard feature across all aircraft. I think Airbus was very smart with that, and there's other companies that have done that as well, not just Airbus, in some of the general aviation worlds as well. So, yeah, I think, I could be mistaken, but I think the CRJs are the same way, and the Embraers are the same way. If you bring it all the way back, it kills the auto throttle. We'll get parked up here. We'll kill these. And we'll stop and we'll be done for tonight. I agree. Sleepy drones. I agree. All right, parking brake is set. Okay, everybody. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and a little bit different here with the 787. But hopefully I'll get a little bit better with it. We'll be flying with it again, I'm sure. I will not be back this week for any more flights. I'm going to be heading out of town. I won't be back and stuff, and it'll be next week before I come back. So expect to stream next week, though, for sure. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, join if you want to help support me. Hit the Discord, go to Discord and join me there as well. Patreons.com/Flight Club, and I also have a store down in the description down below. You can buy some sweet merch supporting me as well. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time up in the sky.